So I was doing some work, right? I was doing some work today and I came across a really interesting quote from Steve Jobs. Rest in peace, man. What a genius. And I just thought, let me share it. Let me share it and let's just get straight into it. And I can share my sort of thoughts on the actual topic at hand and also what you think. So let's just get straight into it right now. Let's go.
Hey Mike, have you seen that one guy on Instagram who's stealing our style of videos? Another one. Yeah, they're literally doing the exact same thing. Plus they're a photographer, which makes it even worse. Well, it's nice to see that they're using our work as inspiration. I'm flattered, really. What? You aren't annoyed? No, not at all. I don't own this style, and if they think they can do it better than us, then let them try. It's very hard to stand out doing something that's already been done before. You know, Steve Jobs often said, good artists copy, great artists steal. And I tend to believe that's true. Although an important caveat to that is that the secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. Stealing from one artist is plagiarism, but stealing from multiple artists at the same time, that's where the true genius lies. So I hope they keep going and keep trying until they find their own style. If they want to use us as inspiration, that's amazing. But I hope they know that they will only ever stand out when they create something original. Wow, what a burn. Stop it, you know I mean well.
That was good. That was good. And the reason why I wanted to share that with you because good artists copy, great artists still. And when it comes down to those words like stealing or cheat codes or all those sort of words, it always has sort of a negative connotation to it. Like, oh, you can't do that. Why would you do that? That's cheating. Or you can't steal. Those are always negative words, right? But Steve Jobs, like he's responsible for he changed the whole landscape of how all of us have phones. Where's my one? Listen, all of us, every single one of us. If it's not a Samsung, then we definitely have one of these. You know what I mean? And when it comes down to that sort of concept, if you have someone of that caliber and that level of skill and innovation that advocates for stealing in that sense, and when we say stealing, let's get it right. It's more so just learning from different sources, different ideas of people who inspire you or people that are doing things amazing and you want to kind of replicate that into your offering or the way that you work. But when it's all said and done, you can do it, but then you have to do it in a way that is unique to you. And that's where the whole idea of brand authority and brand building is so important because as you're building that level of brand authority, with that, you are taking inspiration from so many different various people in terms of how you're able to do certain things. Let's use myself for example. Let's use myself for example. When it came down to me documenting this journey and dropping these 1,000 videos or one video a day for 1,000 days, it the inspiration came from Bouncer. If you're not sure who Bouncer is, then let me see if I can find him and share my screen real quick. But as I'm looking for the actual link, he really changed the landscape of what it means to be doing like daily content and showcasing it in a way where you're jumping on like trending news or you're just sharing your insights and you're just sharing your screen. All the things you see me do has been inspired by him. Let me share my screen quickly just for context and I can get into it so I just don't. There we go. Big up Bouncer each and every time. And then I'm part of the Bouncer Hub community as well. So even with that in mind, he has a community where he's advocating for people to utilize his idea. And even him, he did not learn that approach himself. He took that from another person and just made it better in a sense. So that's the whole idea of when it comes down to the idea of good artists copy, but great artists still. Because when you're able to take an idea from someone and actually make it better, you're making it better by adding your own unique elements to it, your own quirks, your own charisma, all the things that make you uniquely you. You present it in the actual content in a way that makes it original, that makes it innovative in itself. You know what I mean? And that stuff is important because with that, I want to encourage other people to follow this idea of dropping daily content and recording content on YouTube, because this is going to be the future of what it means to be documenting your journey and really brand building, to the point where not only are you becoming more visible because you're dropping quite often, your frequency is regular. For me, I'm dropping every day. Some people may be dropping weekly, some people may be dropping bi-weekly, maybe even monthly, but I'm always dropping content every single day. So there's no way, as far as YouTube is concerned, that you're not going to be seeing me if you're subscribed. And if you are not subscribed, then please click the subscription box and then let's get into it, man. Come and rock with me. I'm dropping content, I'm sharing these insights every single day. But with that, it all comes down to being inventive with your style as well, because even with me effectively taking up this idea of dropping daily content similar to how Bouncer's doing it, my sort of realm of what I talk about and what I cover is somewhat very much different from the content that he does. You know my thing. I talk about all things PR, personal branding, brand authority, your business brand, AI, PR, marketing, all those things. AI, if I haven't mentioned AI already, personal development, having a growth mindset. All those things are the things that I hold dear and true to myself. Those are my brand authority pillars. Those are the pillars that I have that align with who I am, why I speak on these topics, how they resonate with me, why I'm so passionate, why I'm so intense about these particular subject areas, because they all align with who I am and all the things that I advocate for and all the things that I speak on, because it just makes so much sense for me. And if you can hear the passion and the intensity in that, is because like I've figured out exactly what those things are that I truly care about and that I truly find interesting every single day. And with that element, you can literally take from other people based on their sort of content ideas or how they structure things in a particular way. But on the basis that you have these particular things that you know and everyone else knows that you speak on often and that you're passionate about and you're vocal about, excuse me, you are able to pick out these pieces of genius in different people and effectively pull it into a melting pot where you can present it as a new thing for you in a way that showcases it. And that's the funniest thing, because within your sort of industry or your remit or your niche, people will automatically look at you as that person who coined that idea or that invented this style. But in that sense of things, there's so many various different inspirations that you get in life from all sorts of different people, right? Your job is to be able to incorporate it and align it with your level of originality that will make it unique to you and that will make people gravitate to you without even thinking this person is stealing from this person, because ultimately that's never the case if you're keeping it true and authentic to yourself. If you're literally doing it and you're mimicking the exact style of how they speak, the exact topic matters that they cover, every time they drop a video talking about this, you drop it exactly the same time. That's where it gets a bit weird, and that's where it gets a bit sketchy in terms of how original or how authentic you are, right? And that's where we cross the line when it comes down to using the word stealing, because not only are you then using stealing in that sense, but you're a thief. And if you know what a thief is, you're a thief. But you know, in my community, you call them a thief because you have to say it strong, because that means that you're taking from other people and you're making it obvious and bait as well as that. That's crazy. That's mad. So I suppose, as far as this video is concerned, by all means, still to become a great artist, but don't be a thief, because thief get found out. And when you get found out, it's not a good look, because not only does it damage your brand, it damages your reputation. When you're known as someone that just goes around and then just stealing, and he doesn't even, you don't even hide it. You're just so barefaced with it, so cheeky, so audacious, and not even in the nice way. That is the way that I believe, anyway, is the most important part of becoming a great artist, or becoming a great content creator, or becoming great at whatever you decide to do. Steal from the greats, pull it in a melting pot and make it unique to you. But at the same time, find a way to show love, find a way to shout about those people who paved the way for you, so then you are able to just give love back and let them know that had it not been for them, then you wouldn't have been able to position it in a way that's unique to you, in a way that people look at it and they think that you made it up when it's not actually the case. But you just showing love and letting people know that if I can do it, and you can do it too, because I took something that I saw that worked, and all I did was apply my branding, my all the things that make me me to the same system and the same structure. It's effectively plug and play. It's effectively plug and play. So please, if you're watching this, please take this idea as well, because I did not invent this idea. I did not invent this style. All I did, I just picked up on what works, and I'm just making it something that aligns with what I can do to showcase who I am and build my personal brand and build my business brand, in order to get that brand authority that can really drive revenue and take things to a whole new level, right? So on that note, let me know what you think in the comments. Is stealing bad, or is stealing good in this sense? Let me know what your thoughts are. And yeah, man, every single time it's a pleasure rocking with you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And bless up, man. Look after yourself.